the houses that they go over on a regular basis, take the time out to stop by and meet the parents of that house. Meet the people that go in and out that house. See what's going on. So your child doesn't become a victim of rape, sexual abuse, physical abuse, mental abuse. Attend to your affairs. Don't tell me you're doing this job, that job. You might have to take off an hour or two a week just to make sure you're attending to them, because attending to your job is just as important as attending to them. Both of them are at the same intensity. You go to your work so you could provide. You attend to them so that they become structured individuals with a balance of healthy emotions, healthy responses, where they learn how to categorize the abnormal and the normal, where they know the difference between urges and affection. I wasn't looking for the word affection. Urges and temporary infatuations. You might be strongly infatuated with a person, and it might feel like you need to physically touch them, but that doesn't mean you need to physically touch them. They need to know the difference. Self-control starts now. Because things just as whack as their emotions and their hormones get out of whack, they and their actions will get out of whack if you don't harness them and bridle them and take control. They're still your child. They're still your child. Attending to your affairs is going out on walks, going out and doing what they like. Attending to your affairs is not treating a little girl growner than she needs to be. Why is she wearing stilettos? Why is she wearing 2-inch heels? So then when she gets smart with the lip and she thinks she grown, can you really knock her? Because you allow her to wear lipstick, allow her to wear Victoria's Secret, allow her to wear heels. You need to step in, be involved. Mute the abnormal. Okay, everybody else doing it. I don't care if such and such wearing it. You ain't wearing no see-through stuff. How old are you? Yes, they might be full-figured. And they might be their bodies might be well beyond their years. Help her. Groom her in such a way that even though she has shape, she still handles herself like a female should, like a lady. And as a male, take the initiative. Make him attend to his hygiene like he's a young man. Tend to his attire like he wants to be presentable to everyone. You're not, quote unquote, not cool because you show these different labels when it comes to clothes, the way they act and the things they do. You're even cooler because you're setting precedents in their life to the point that when they become adults, they have that standard already embedded in them. And they could turn around and thank mom or dad. Well, they cared enough to be involved. I might not have liked it, but they cared enough to be involved. And that was enough. Some things could be avoided. Tending to your affairs might be choosing to not hang out with certain people, bring them over your house so your kids don't be around that stuff. You don't want to expose your kids to everything. Yes, everything is going on in the world, then you should be the first one to introduce them to what's going on in the world. However, they don't need to be around it on a regular basis. They don't need to be seeing each and everything that is going on in the world. You can have conversations about it. Attending to your affairs when it comes to your kids is so vital. I can't say it enough. I'm saying it over and over again because I want to stress the importance of it. If you drop the ball a month or 2 or 3 months because certain things is going on in your life, pick it back up. Pick that ball back up. Don't give up on that child. Don't stop being affectionate. They might not love to hear I love yous, but say it if that's you. If that's you to hug and hold them, and don't forget to do that. Because the world is not guaranteed to do that. Or the world will pervert that. They'll see that as a need and pervert it. So you have to look at this as critical as making sure the maintenance on your car is attended to. Because it won't run in it every day if you don't attend to it. And so your kid won't run in their full potential if you're not attending to them. If you're not helping them to dissect emotions and urges and hormones. When you're not able to help them process what is being taught outside of your home. When they come to you with different things. Or making them feel comfortable to come to you with different things. Every child is different and the approach needs to be different, but dwelling with them with understanding will give you clarity on how you approach it. So I challenge you. I invite you. I implore you to attend to your affairs when it comes to your kids. Attend to them, not just financially, emotionally, mentally. Boys just as much as girls. Girls just as much as boys. It is critical. This concludes this segment on attending to your affairs when it comes to your kids. ER, emotional response. I will see you next week. Have a beautiful weekend. I speak with passion because I know how critical it is. We were all once children. So attending to your affairs when it comes to your kids is so vital. Have a beautiful weekend. And I feel like I need to say one more thing. When it comes to the cell phones, the digital world, attending to your affairs when it comes to your kids is attending to their cell phones and their little gadgets individually, not alienating them or making them feel violated, but putting parental blocks on certain web pages is necessary. Monitoring their calling. Now they're going to do what they want to do when they sneak, because we all snuck and did things. However, you can bring it down to a minimum by just setting a standard and being on top of them. There's nothing wrong with that. I just thought I'd slide that in. Tune in next week as we dive on another topic, ER, emotional response.